Hi, families and students. It's that time again when we need to release our calendars for November and December. However, this time around, we will be releasing both of them at the same time. It was very hard to look at November without looking at December as well. Holidays are coming in November and December, and we wanted to make sure we kept things on track as much as possible. Our Group 1 students are very used to coming in Mondays and Tuesdays and remote learning the rest of the week. Our Group 2 are used to coming in Thursdays and Fridays and remote learning the rest of the week. We wanted to ensure that for the remainder of 2020, we kept this intact as much as possible. So what you're seeing on the screen for our middle school and high school students changes our original calendar slightly. In order for Group 2 to end prior to Thanksgiving vacation and for Group 1 to start on November 30th, we needed to remove a virtual day from November 18th and then incorporate November 25th as a school day. On our original calendar, that day was off, and now it will be a virtual day. Although it says Group 2, normally they would be in person. However, we're going to ensure that it is a D day, so that way we end the cycle and we begin the new cycle in December. What you'll see here in December is that we will now have 3 full weeks of school where our Group 1 students will continue to be here on Mondays and Tuesdays. Our Group 2 students will continue to be in person on Thursdays and Fridays. Again, in order to end successfully and enjoy our December break and come back to school in January with the same cycle, we needed to do something different on December 21st and December 22nd. You will notice that now December 22nd is a day of no school. In place of the November day, we added this December day in, so that way we had the same number of days in our calendar. December 21st will be a remote learning day. We're going to revolve around social emotional learning and some type of activities, and there'll be more to come from your building principal on that day as we get closer. For our elementary families that are also receiving this message, we wanted the calendar to flow in the same way for our elementary families as we do for our middle school and high school families, which does cause the November 25th to now be a school day. However, it will be our 4th virtual day of November, and our teachers will let you know what work is planned for that day when we get closer to there. The other part for December for our elementary students is very similar to middle school and high school. We will now be in for 3 full weeks prior to the Christmas vacation. However, we will be giving students no school on the 22nd, so they have an extra long vacation. And on the 21st, we are doing 100% remote learning, and we really want to revolve this around how do we celebrate the holidays? How do we celebrate as a class in a safe environment? And so we're looking at what type of virtual holiday parties we can have with our students on that day. Again, your principals will be talking about December 21st for both the elementary and the middle school and high school as we get closer to that. We understand that some people that are listening to this may already have Thanksgiving plans, and the attendance might be affected by that. We know that in this time, we have to make these changes to try to keep things as normal as possible for our students. So if you are not available on that Wednesday and you know your students are going to have a hard time logging in, just let your teachers know, and we will work with you on this. We want to make sure we're staying as consistent as possible through this and putting this calendar together and switching that last day of December 22nd to a no school day, and then adding in November 25th really makes that work for our students in South Glens Falls. Thank you for your patience as we go through this process. Thank you for understanding that changes need to be made in order to keep things consistent for our students. And we continue to look forward to having them in school as much as we can. Thanks.